Hey guys, I'm live from the amphitheater where the school's going to be setting up for the district-wide speed breaks competition, and you are watching OlyTV.
Attention all freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and teachers. It is time to vote for next year's class officers. The voting links can be found on Canvas. You can only vote for your grade and you can only vote once. Be sure to vote for the candidates you believe will do the best job representing your class. Voting will close at the end of the school day.
Salt Lake Community College is holding a multicultural conference on Friday for any 9th, 10th, and 11th graders who are interested. There will not be a bus provided from Olympus to Slick. If you have any questions, see Mrs. Broadhead in the Counseling Center.
Come to see the annual Mini Shakespearean Festival on May 4th, 5th, and 6th at 7 p.m. It will be held in the amphitheater. You will see scenes from Taming of the Shrew, As You Like It, Macbeth, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Romeo and Juliet, and much more. Tickets are $7 at the door and $5 when purchased through the actors. Make sure to dress warm and have fun.
Our softball team had an amazing win yesterday against Murray. The Titans won with a final score of 22-12. Sophia Conlon hit 3 home runs, and our pitcher Christina Walker hit a walk-off triple. Great job, Titans.
Olympus Dance Company presents Mind Games this Thursday through Saturday at 7 p.m. in the Performance Hall. This will also be streamed live on OlyTV on April 29th. Tickets are $3 and can be purchased online on the school website. Come support your fellow students. Also, dance program auditions are May 12th through 14th with optional workshops May 5th through 11th. There's a mandatory pre-audition and student meet on Tuesday, May 3rd at 6 p.m. in the Commons. For more information, see Ms. Hathaway in room 222B.
During both lunches in the Commons, you can watch your Autotech peers compete in the Speed Brakes competition. The competitors will try to take apart and reassemble a disc brake in under 2 minutes, and they will compete against our district high schools. Don't forget to check it out at lunch. Speaking of the competition, let's go live on location with your favorite reporter, Kris, to see what all is happening.
School is getting ready to set up the district-wide speed breaks competition. Now, if you want to actually watch the competition, you're going to have to go down to the Autoshop down there, and that should be where they are setting up the swag and treats. So if you want some swag and you want some treats, head down to the Autoshop during lunch. Now back to the news desk with Sawyer.
Yesterday, the boys lacrosse team beat Brigham 18-1. Hutton Murphy and Ethan Hartsfield both scored 4 goals. Camden Rossi also had 5 amazing assists to help the Titans beat the Miners. They are now 10-0 on the season and remain undefeated. Good job, Titans. Now on to Sports Beat.
Thanks, Sawyer. The NBA playoffs are in full stride. Yesterday, we saw the Heat end the series with a 97-94 win in Game 5 over the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks got 35 from Daniel Hunter, but it wasn't enough, and they're heading to Cancun. The Grizzlies were able to hold off the Timberwolves 111-109 and take a 3-2 lead heading into Game 6. Ja Morant had 30 points, including an incredible dunk and a game-winning layup. Jack, what did you see from the Grizzlies in that tough-fought Game 5 win?
The Grizzlies are a very young team, the youngest team in the NBA, and they're led by the 22-year-old Ja Morant. He's their leader. Even though he's that young, he's incredibly talented. We all saw his game-winning layup. The acrobatics he performed there was incredible, and he was very clutch in that game. He was under 50% from the free throw line in the first 3 quarters, but in the fourth quarter, he was 9 for 10 from the free throw line. He made them when it counted. He made them when they needed it. Definitely led the Grizzlies to that win.
And for the Timberwolves, who do they need to step up going into Game 6? Because that's a must-win game.
I think it's got to be Karl Anthony Towns. He's had a few good games in the series, but overall, he's very inconsistent. He'll either have a really bad game or a pretty good game, and he's supposed to be their main player. He's, I believe, an 8-year veteran. He's been around for a while, considered the greatest big man shooter of all time, and so he needs to be that player that steps up and shows the young Anthony Edwards in his second year really how to lead a team.
The Suns are now 1 win away from beating the Pelicans. They won last night, 112-97, without Devin Booker. Mikal Bridges helped in a big way with 30 points. Moving on to the Jazz, they fell on Monday 102-77 with Luka dropping 33 points in the win. Jack, the Jazz really struggled in Game 5. Now you're going home, elimination game at Vivint Smart Home Arena. What do you need to do to win that game?
Well, the Jazz, they attempt the most three-pointers per game in the whole NBA. So if you hit a cold streak, there's really not much you can do, because if you shoot that many threes and you rely on your offense from shooting that many threes at that high rates, if you aren't making them, you're in big trouble. And we saw there in that game, they weren't making them at all, and only 77 points as a team. I think going to Game 6 at Vivint Arena, they're probably going to shoot better at home and offer that bad night, but I think they got to find some more inside game and other scoring options if they can't make the shots like we saw in Game 5.
You cannot win a game in the NBA shooting 10% from the three-point line. Moving on to football, the NFL draft is tomorrow. Here are our top 5 prospects from the state of Utah: Devin Lloyd, Tyler Algier, Braxton Jones, TJ Pledger, and James Empey. Let's talk about Devin Lloyd quickly. He's one of the top prospects to come out of Utah ever. What do you see in this star linebacker, Jack?
Well, Devin Lloyd last year in 2020, he had a great season. He would have been a 3rd, 4th round pick had he went to the NFL, but he decided to stay with Utah and run it back one more year, and it helped his draft prospect tremendously. He had 101 tackles, 8 sacks, and 4 interceptions. He was an incredible middle linebacker, 2nd in voting for Defensive Player of the Year in the Pac-12 and the Pac-12 Championship MVP. He's now projected top 20, top 15 pick in the NFL draft. Playing that one extra year at Utah definitely helped him a lot.
In school sports, Olympus Baseball takes on the Stansbury Stallions today at 4 p.m. The game will be played at Smith's Ballpark, the home of the Bees. Make sure to come support our incredible baseball team. Back to you guys.
Did you know that we have a little canine friend fighting in Ukraine as well? Here's a short video about that.
Not only are there many brave soldiers fighting in Ukraine, but there is a Jack Russell Terrier there as well, sniffing out Russian bombs and saving hundreds of lives. Patron may be tiny, but he is very mighty. Since the start of the war, he has sniffed out over 90 Russian bombs. Patron has received love from all over the world for his hard work, including some art featuring the brave dog and his signature vest. Please take a moment of your day to think about those in Ukraine and wish them safety. Thank you to all of those who fight. You are true heroes.
Did you guys know that whales are not fish, they're marine mammals? Of course you did, everyone knows that. Anyway, we have some interesting news for any of you fans of local art out there.
I rise from the earth, the great overseer of this land, and there is peace on the earth amongst all the gnomes and all the humpbacks, so saith the great whale. Recently, a new sculpture has made an appearance on the Roundabout Island at 900 South and 1100 East. The colorful and life-sized statue of a humpback whale debuted to the public in mid-April and is the creation of local resident and artist Stephen Kessler. The piece is called Out of the Blue and is meant to reflect the 9th and 9th neighborhood. Kessler also sees it as a tribute to the fact that we live in the bottom of what was once a great inland sea, Lake Bonneville. It is an awesome and very unique site in this landlocked state, and many residents find it to be a welcome addition to their neighborhood. However, this marine mammal did not receive strictly warm welcomes. Many people find this statue to be out of place and imposing. Some believe that it does not reflect the state, seeing that whales don't really live here, with the exception of the statue at the aquarium and the urban legends of whales lurking in the deep dark depths of the Great Salt Lake, which has a maximum depth of about 35 feet and a salt percentage of 13%, clearly the perfect environment for an animal which averages at a length greater than 40 feet. Although there hasn't been much in terms of protests, residents who opposed the art installation placed gnomes at the sides of the ribbon at the ribbon-cutting ceremony. This isn't the first or last appearance of the little men, as they were placed at the roundabout even while the whale was still being installed, and after the ceremony too. Some people are upset over the whale's color, and others believe that it is something of an idol and is inherently evil. One thing's for sure, however, this statue serves to us as a reminder of the wonders of the world and of the human imagination and of the diverse communities that surround us all.
Now to Lizzie with our entertainment.
As everybody knows, the Johnny Depp/Amber Heard case is still going on. We are hitting day 10 of this incredible trial. While many details are still being released, people are shocked as at things such as Amber copying Depp's outfits or Amber Heard's lawyer being incredibly unreliable. Depp seems to be hitting the day in his trial where he is joking around and starting to seem like himself again. Most people are siding with Depp on the case for the main factor that he is given more than Amber and he has more evidence that he was abused. Many are fighting that Amber is an abuser and she is a pathological liar. LAPD officers are saying that Amber is not a victim of domestic violence and Depp truly is. We will keep on supporting who we are supporting, but I am wondering, who do you support in this insane trial? How do you read the facial expressions and evidence? Back to you guys.
Well, everyone, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and to subscribe to OlyTV for more videos, games, and other shenanigans.